getting ready here. But hopefully you guys. So Pete, on the YouTube page, we're live, right?
I think so.
Hi everyone.
I think I think you are up. Let's go.
All right. Well, we're not live on my phone. This is the craziest thing we've ever done.
We've been live for half a minute already.
Comment if you're watching.
Know that this is the strangest
If you can
thing
hear us,
I've
it's like,
ever
oh, here we
done.
go. Something's happening. We're up.
Oh, it's a bit delayed.
All right, we're a little delayed, but that's not killer. That means
That's
we just
okay.
have to fill the air. Hey, Beth.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to
Impact.
Online. How good's that? We're here. We're watching us being online. So that's pretty cool. We're glad that you guys could join us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
How are
We're
you
not actually
feeling
here.
about being online, Beth?
It's a bit weird.
It is a bit
Talking
weird.
into a microphone.
It is.
Keep forgetting.
Yeah. We'll get used to it. Just tell us in the comments if we're doing a bad job, and we'll try and do better next time. We're in a crazy time in this world, aren't we? Like, the coronavirus is out to get you. You're stuck at home. We're
Trying to
stuck.
survive.
I know. We're stuck on this couch.
Hope everyone has toilet paper.
I really hope you have toilet paper. Imagine if you didn't have toilet paper. Do you know, before this whole thing happened, someone gave us a bunch of toilet paper before, like, hoarding was a thing.
Oh wow.
And so we immediately became, like, hoarders. Just by
Okay,
virtue
we're
of having,
hoarders
like,
too,
30 rolls in our house. Well, since we're live, how about we talk to these guys? How's everyone going out there? Just drop us a line in the chat if you're around. Some people saying it's crashed, some people saying epic. That's what I like to see. Alright, because this is like almost an apocalypse. It's not quite because life will go on, but it's almost an apocalypse. We thought tonight we would see your apocalypse preparedness. Is that a word? Can you say that? Preparedness.
Survival mode.
Survival mode. If you're going into survival mode, what will you do? So I've got a list of scenarios right here, and we're going to read them out. And we'd love you guys to tell us in the comments what you would do. Alright, so here's the first one. Classic scenario, zombie apocalypse. What is your survival plan? Beth, what's your survival plan?
Oh. Get all the tin food and buy a dog to keep me company and then run into the house and watch Netflix.
Netflix keeps you through the
Yeah,
zombie
Netflix.
apocalypse. What type of dog would you have in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, probably like a police dog.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Are they German Shepherds?
I don't know
I
what
don't
they are,
know.
but they're...
Police dogs.
But that deals some damage
That are trained
to the
already.
zombies.
Yeah.
What would I do? Keep typing in your answers, guys. What would I do in a zombie apocalypse? I think we discussed it before. I think I'd hit Bunnings and go for like the chainsaws and the axes. Like, weapon myself up. I don't know
Sounds
where
like The Purge.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the zombie version of The Purge. Are there any gun shops around? I wouldn't know what to do with a
Not
gun,
in
so I
Australia.
think it's like axes and chainsaws
Yeah.
for me. And then, or maybe
What about food?
yeah, that's a good point. There's no food in
And
Bunnings.
entertainment.
There's plenty of fun
sausage
stuff.
sizzles.
Sausage sizzles.
Sausage scissors.
There's plenty of fun stuff to do in Bunnings.
Yeah.
Like build a garden. You could build a house in Bunnings with the stuff that's in Bunnings.
You definitely could.
Alright, I want to hear what are you gonna do in the zombie apocalypse? Write in, guys. We need more ideas. Play bass. Eustace, that is a good idea for the zombie apocalypse. Play bass. How is that going to help you? What's that going to do for you?
That must
play
be
bass.
Andrew Lee.
Eustace Hill.
Classic. What would you play on your bass? Would you play like a zombie killing shred fest?
Doom.
That's what I'd like to see, a zombie shred fest on bass. What would everyone else do?
Oh wait.
We're taking ideas from the floor. Nat, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse?
Me?
Let's welcome Nat.
Oh my
Come on in, Nat. Take a seat.
Hello.
You know what?
1.5 meters away.
Oh, we're not 1.5 meters away. It's
I
okay.
think this couch is 1.5 meters.
I will sit on the edge like this.
Oh, what about
Someone said eat
Nope.
zombies.
What would I do? I'd be friends with the zombies. I'd go out and have a big zombie party.
Alright, Nat's going
Be
first.
really lit. No, I wouldn't be dying first. I'd put my protective gear on first.
Okay. Oh, okay. Like you're wearing armor.
And then I'd
And
go
hiding
take some
zombies.
really cool photographs of zombies.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Son Goten said he'd eat zombies. And then Amy
That
said
is
she'd eat
very
hot
cool
chips.
because zombies eat us.
Nice.
So
Yeah. That'll teach him, alright?
that'll teach him a lesson.
Epic slap solo. Gotta slap that bass. Hot chips, social distancing, good idea, Andrew Lee. Just the social
From
distance from the
zombies.
zombies.
Nice.
I'd wrap a zombie in toilet paper and then I'd roll it down a hill.
I want to teach him. It's just the 10,000 other zombies.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to the next question. What do we got? If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive, who would you want to be stranded with? Beth, tell us.
Oh.
Into the mic.
Ooh. That is a hard question. Well, I think I'm going to take Dana's answer. She said Bear Grylls. And then I'd roll it down his hill.
I want to teach him. It's just the 10,000 other zombies. Alright, let's move on to the next question. What do we got?
Yeah.
If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive,
No, actually.
who would you want to be stranded? You may not want to go Bear Grylls after saying that.
Everyone else missed the
Into the
bar.
mic. Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
What about you now? Who would you go with?
That is a hard question. Well, I think I'm going to take Dana's answer. She said Bear Grylls. And then I'd roll it down his hill.
I want to teach him. It's just the 10,000 other zombies. Alright, let's move on to the next question. What do we got? If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive,
No,
who
actually.
would you want to be stranded? You may not want to go Bear Grylls after saying that. Into the mic. Yeah, maybe. What about you now? Who would you go with?
That is a hard question.
If we're being perfectly honest,
Well, I think I'm going to take Dana's answer. She said Bear Grylls. And then I'd roll it down his hill.
I want to teach him. It's just the 10,000 other zombies. Alright, let's move on to the next question. What do we got? If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive, who would you want to be stranded? You may not want to go to Bear Grylls after saying that. Into the mic. Yeah, maybe. What about you now?
That is a hard question.
If we're being perfectly
Well, I think I'm going to take Dana's answer. She said Bear Grylls. And then I'd roll it down his hill.
I want to teach him. It's just the 10,000 other zombies. Alright, let's move on to the next question. What do we got? If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive, who would you want to be stranded? You may not want to go to Bear Grylls after saying that. Into the mic. Yeah, maybe. Sorry guys.
I think I'm going to take Dana's answer. She said Bear Grylls. And then I'd roll it down his hill.
It's just the 10,000 other zombies. Let's move on to the next question. What do we got? If you were stranded on a deserted island with anyone, dead or alive, we're never going to stop anything. We're going to carry out.
Help. I'm gonna struggle with that. Probably about this
I think
week.
I'm going to take
Hello.
Dana's answer.
Alright, well, we're going to keep going. We've got, who else can take those into the island? Woohoo!
Oh dear.
No audio. I can't hear. That's so sad. We had so many audio
Well,
issues before we
We've
started.
got a whiteboard.
Yes,
I don't think we are listening
yeah,
to any
hey,
audio in the room. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna hang that your vibe.
Turned all the audio 100% down in OBS so no one can hear anything. You're in the room.
Do you have Brendan follow copy?
So we'll have to see how it goes now. Yeah. Alright. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, I make it hard like what's the deal?
We
Dinosaur.
don't know. Well, I don't know anyway.
I got no idea how to fix this.
Is it? What?
The whiteboard cannot be seen by the camera, I think. Turned all the audio 100% down in OBS so no one can hear anything. You're
Oh,
in
it's
the
working
room.
now?
Do you have Brendan follow copy?
So
I've just put it all just.
we'll have to see how it goes now.
Oh, that
Peking.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, I make it hard like what's the deal?
We
Dinosaur.
don't know. Well, I don't know anyway.
I got no idea how to fix this.
Is it? What?
The whiteboard cannot be seen by the camera, I think. Turned all the audio 100% down at OBS so no one can hear anything.
Oh, it's working now?
Joe Brennan from
So we'll have to see how it goes now.
Oh, that
Yeah. Alright. Thanks.
There might be like one like two. Yeah, but which one would you choose?
No. Well, I don't know.
Actually, the laptop inputs. Nah, now we're getting no audio.
Oh, you can test on a phone. Just
So that's the
this is a good
laptop mic.
marker.
Oh.
Hang.
Hey, we're playing Hangman!
It's very delayed.
It is very delayed. It's going to take us so long to play Hangman. Yellow hard to see.
maybe that's a bad idea.
That's
Wait,
fine.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's good.
Can you see the green?
Yeah, they can see the green
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I changed, yeah.
Alright, so we need a word. What
What
word do we need?
Pictionary instead?
Oh.
that'd
You gotta
be
think of a
easier.
word.
Okay.
Eustace Hill.
Theme is apocalypse.
I think we just dropped it out.
What?
I'll make a big word.
Apocalypse.
Okay. Oh, but people have to actually.
Alright, people are guessing base. It's not base, guys.
I haven't even seen it yet.
You're gonna kill this man if you're continuously guessing base.
I'll
Theme
do the
apocalypse.
letters in base.
That's right,
I'll
son
do
of
the
a
letters in
ten.
base?
No, it's the base of the whole thing.
Okay.
It's the right base. Basics.
Oh.
Oh, we got no legitimate guesses. I'm gonna guess a T. I'm killing it.
Have I spelled it right?
Alright, we got some legitimate B's.
B.
Yeah, but we've already done B.
No B.
There's no B, guys. Come on. Give us something
Go
else.
vowels. They're always easy.
I did A and S.
A.
Hey,
A-S-T.
is there any S?
No.
Ooh. Amy, heavy days.
Why is it saying bass?
Who knows?
Yeah. Why is everyone saying A?
Because it's heaps delayed.
Okay.
Oh, Lucas is.
Coronavirus.
I. P. S.
So I'm gonna sing with
Yeah.
What S?
Oh.
Oh. It's the other one.
Any difference?
Alright, Amy guessed I. That's a good one.
Oh, wait. N.
U and N.
M.
Ooh, heavy days.
What's two?
Oh, no. And
You.
Wilma.
I'm just guessing.
Everyone in this room knows.
N-O-U. O.
Oh. Come on. Come on, guys.
Andrew
you
Lee
can do
said toilet paper.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Good job.
Hello? Is it working out?
It's working alright. Alright, who's coming up with the next word?
Um. Toilet bath.
Doesn't work.
Oh, I should do one word actually.
Is the theme still
Is it apocalypse?
It doesn't have to
Do you
be.
have a theme? I'll let them know the theme. What's the theme?
Just easier.
Anything.
What's the theme?
Anything. Whatever your word is.
Anything? Literally anything?
You just gotta tell us what the theme is after you.
Yeah, so your word and then say the theme.
Alright, Oh.
What's the church about some?
What's the theme?
The theme. Wait, I don't know if I spelled it correctly.
What is it?
It's like,
How did you do it? Yes.
wait.
Pretty sure you did.
Okay, yeah. Alright. The theme is crime. Crime.
Theme is crime.
I'm not gonna get it.
Well, you know, these guys are smart. I think they can find
I
it.
know.
No, this is hard.
Yeah, this is hard.
Is it? Okay, it's okay. Just keep going. Okay.
Yeah, just like they wouldn't think of it.
Or maybe I should do an easier one.
But it's a long word, so longer words easier.
Okay, fine. Easier one.
Do you like
Okay, this is a TV character. Yep. TV character.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just humming it.
How do you know it?
That was the end bit. I actually love this bit.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'll start
Mr.
off.
Krabs, I'm watching the
Hey!
stream.
What?
Hey!
Alright, they've
Hey?
almost caught up.
We're just getting it started.
Amy gets J.
Jay?
Bow, bow.
B.
Gonna hang the man.
L.
L. No.
Can you send me the watch?
Can I see this area?
Stop spamming letters, everyone. They can. They can.
Okay.
O.
You guys are not very good at this.
What?
Wow.
I don't know what it is.
I don't think. Oh no! Someone guessed an E. Let's try an E.
I thought I knew
Are they
what
not
it
very
was.
good at this, or do you just not have any vowels in your TV character?
No, there are vowels.
I thought I knew what it was.
Um.
What?
Ah.
Oh. R.
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
wait, this is not. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm really
Yeah, so
sorry.
yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
People are guessing SpongeBob.
No.
That's what I thought it was. That's what I was humming.
Okay. R.
And then the B was
No.
and the O. And something.
P. Ah!
P.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I can sing this one.
Hang on.
Jesus replied, "A certain man was preparing a great banquet and invited many guests. At the time of the banquet, he sent his servant to tell those who had been invited, 'Come, for everything is now ready.' But they all alike began to make excuses. The first said, 'I have just bought a field and I must go and see it. Please excuse me.' Another said, 'I have just bought 5 yoke of oxen and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me.' Still another said, 'I just got married so I can't come.' The servant came back and reported this to his master. Then the owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and alleyways of the town and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame.' 'Sir,' the servant said, 'what you ordered has been done, but there is still room.' Then the master told his servant, 'Go out to the roads and country lanes and make them come in, so that my house will be full. I tell you, not one of those men who were invited will get a taste of my banquet.'" So that's end of reading. Dana, do you want to come and talk to everyone?
Hello everyone, I hope you know what's happening. So Nat was just reading Luke chapter 14 verses 15 to 24. So if you guys want to get that up on your screens or whatever you're watching, like or a Bible nearby, go for it. So firstly, I'm going to quickly pray just to start the talk. Dear God, thank you that we could come here and meet over the internet. Thank you that you could provide us this technology. And I pray that there won't be too many technical difficulties and everyone can hear you well. Amen. Cool. So I'm wondering if you guys have been doing lately. So I've been watching a lot of Netflix, probably reading a lot of books, right, everyone? So the movies that I've been watching lately pass from like action movies to drama. But one movie that comes to mind is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I don't know if you guys read this in primary school or you've watched it, the one with Johnny Depp acting as Willy Wonka. So basically it's about Willy Wonka. He has one of the greatest chocolate factories in the world and it's filled with the best tasting sweets, chocolates, way better than Ferrero Rocher. You can type up in the comments what's your favorite chocolate. Anyway, so he decides to close his factory because everyone's trying to steal his recipes. So one day he decides to open it up and invite 5 children through these tickets hidden in these chocolate bars all around the world, and whoever receives his tickets will get to enter his factory. And so he's trying to look for who he's going to pass his factory to. So getting this invitation is really special. You'll be able to see his factory. He hasn't opened for a long time. You get to see all the chocolate and all the different sweets inside. So basically this invitation is very special and very exclusive. But we see an even greater and generous invitation seen in this parable where Jesus invites everyone to the kingdom of God. So to provide a bit of background to what Nat just read earlier, in chapter 14 we see Jesus visiting an important Pharisee. And so they're having dinner, they're like talking, they're like eating food, and what they're doing is talking about who they should invite to a wedding feast. So previously in the chapter it says, "When you give a luncheon or dinner, do not invite your friends, your brother or sisters, your relatives, your rich neighbors. If you do, they might invite back, and so you'll be repaid. But when you give a banquet, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you'll be blessed." So then with the start of the chapter that Nat just read, a Pharisee replies, Blessed is the one who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God. So when you think of a feast, it usually reminds you of food or a celebration. So I know like Christmas, you have heaps of food, or like weddings, but in this case, the feast refers to the kingdom of God, where there's still a celebration, but in heaven with eternal life. Now, in the start of the parable, we see an invitation. In verse 16, it says, "A certain man was preparing a great banquet and invited many guests." In this way, Jesus wants us to be invited to the kingdom of God. And then in the next verse, it says, "Come, for now everything is ready." When I say come into my house, do you guys come to my house? So basically, if someone invites you, they say, "Come in," you can come in, and it's an invitation. But then in here it says, "Come, for everything is now ready." Everything is prepared. So imagine putting up a great big party, setting up decorations, getting the food for all your guests you've invited. But you haven't finished and the guests arrive. But here in the banquet, everything is ready. Everything's been paid for, everything's all been set up. But everything has been paid for through Jesus dying on the cross for us to be in the kingdom of heaven. And so in the middle bit of the parable, we see people who don't accept the invitation that the man gives. So in verses 18, it says that they all alike began to make excuses. The first said, "I have just bought a field and I must go and see it. Please excuse me." And another says, "I have just bought 5 yoke of oxen and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me." Still another said, "I just got married, so I can't come." So these people make really lame excuses and have different priorities. So if you just bought a field, would you go and see it? Or if you just got married, why is that a reason for you not to attend another banquet? So towards this, in the end of the parable, it says, "I tell you, not one of those who are invited will get a taste of my banquet." So all these people having different priorities and excuses, they will ultimately miss out. So will you accept the invitation to the kingdom of God, or will you push it away and prioritize something else over God? So at the end of the parable, we see Jesus is generous in the same way we see in the story where he invites everyone to his kingdom. So in verse 21, it says, "The owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame.' And then the master said, 'Go out to the roads, the country lanes, and make them come in so that my house will be full.' It's because these people, they didn't want to come to the banquet. So the master wanted the house to be really full, to have different types of people come in. They didn't want an empty seat left. But in this one, they invited everyone, not just their neighborhoods, not just people in their next door, but everyone in the country and really far. And that's the same way where Jesus wants us to invite everyone, and not just people here, but like everyone that you can. So how should we respond to Jesus' parable? So people who haven't accepted the invitation, you have been invited. Well, you can accept Jesus' invitation here, right now, anywhere. Even when you're sitting at home, I don't know where you guys are, if you're in bed or if you're sitting on the couch, you can just accept Jesus' invitation. You can pray to him and put your trust in him, because Jesus came to die and freely save. If you're still unsure about accepting Jesus' invitation, I encourage you guys to keep asking questions and send us some messages and investigate further by reading the Bible. And if you don't have the Bible, you can always use the internet, or if you want a physical Bible, you can ask us. But for you guys who are sitting at home and you have accepted Jesus' invitation, you can invite others to accept his invitation too. So even if you can't even meet anyone right now, you can always talk to them over, call or like FaceTime or like YouTube, where you like message each other. You can always talk to them and share with them what's happening in your day and what's happening in your life. But you can even tell them about who Jesus is and what you even did today, basically. So you can access the internet anywhere online, and they can just read up on who Jesus is and who God is. So you can share the hope we have in Jesus and look forward to his feast at the kingdom of God. And be generous with your time with God. Is he your priority right now? Are you continuing to read the Bible at home if you are, or continue praying? But even in the midst of the virus, you guys might be scared. You don't know what's going to happen in the next coming weeks or the months. So I encourage you guys to pray. Pray often. Pray to God that he'll give you comfort. Even if you don't know what's going to happen, there's always God and he's in control. There's nothing compared to his feast in the kingdom of God, because this life is really short and there's nothing compared to eternity. So if you have any worries, you can always talk to us or talk to your parents and let us know how we can pray for you. So to sum up like everything I just said in the span of 5 minutes or so, in this parable we see Jesus inviting us to the kingdom of God. Everything is ready for us. The food's ready, the decoration's ready, everything is set up, and all we have to do is accept his invitation. And if we have, we can share it to others and remember the hope that we have in Jesus. And through this tough time, we know that God's always there and we can talk to him. But it's also an opportunity for us to spend time with God and remember what he's done for us. So I'm going to quickly pray. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you that we could meet together, even though it's online, and I hope that we'd be able to continue meeting and despite the current virus. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh man. Awesome. Thanks, Dana. Now I know what you guys are thinking. That was the best stream you've ever watched. Everyone in the room agreed. Woohoo! Yeah. We pulled this off. The good news is we can only go up from here. So I see this as a total win. We'll see you guys next week. We'll let you know what's happening. And thanks for joining us. Alright, cut the stream.
Woo. Okay. Yep.
Cut it now.